Hello, my name is Anya, and today we are going to use the Pexels API to retrieve a set of images based on a given search term. The first thing we want to do is install the Pexels plugin by Bubble. So this is an official Bubble plugin. And we can go down here to plugins and we see it over here. We also see that we need an API key. So we need to go to a Pexels developer API. I'm just going to search it up and then go over here to our Pexels page. Then we want to click here, pexels.com/join/consumer, and create an account. Here we can see my account, and let's go here to Image and Video API. Then I'm going to click my API key and I need to confirm my email, which I went ahead and did. Now let's come up with the project. I'm going to call this 0 to 1 bubble, and it's going to be collaboration and productivity. We want to talk about how we want to integrate it. So I'm going to say for profile pictures. And let's just put in the URL to my completely free 0 to 1 bubble course. Oh, and we have to make this longer. I intend customers generate a profile picture based on their selected interests. Hopefully that's enough, and we can see that I've gotten the API key. This was pretty quick and easy, and I'm just going to take this and paste it in. Now we can use this Pexels API. So I'm going to use it for the way I told Pexels I'll use it, to generate a profile picture, but I'm sure you guys can come up with a ton of creative solutions of your own. In order to display these images, I want to have a repeating group, and the type of content is going to be image, Pexels image actually, and then we can set the data source to get data from an external API. The API is going to be get Pexels image, and we need to put a term to retrieve. Right now, I'm just going to do purple. I'm going to set a fixed number of 2 rows and 2 columns. So we get this sort of grid where we can display 4 images. And let's preview this. One thing I forgot to do is actually drag an image into here. So we need that to be able to display the image. So I'm going to do current cells Pexels images. URL is actually how you display the image. And let's try this out. That looks gorgeous. I'm just going to do a couple things on this page. I'm just going to make it aligned to parent, put this in the center. That way this can become a row layout. And all of these images can be whatever size they need to be. So reload this, and we can see they are actually nice and big. So I'm just gonna make this set 200, 500 by 500, so it doesn't get all too massive. That looks great. A couple things we want to add. Whoops. A couple things we want to add. First is I'm going to go over here and drag an input. I'm going to say this input should not be empty, and then let's add an icon. Don't really care what this icon is, we can just do a send one. And we're going to add a workflow. So we're going to say when this icon is clicked, we are going to set the state, and the state is going to be anything, the page. We're going to make a new custom state called term. This is going to be a text field, and the value is going to be our input's value. And then we can just clear the input. What this allows us to do is go back to our repeating group, and over here where I put purple, we can actually do our pages term. When we try this, at first nothing's generated, then I can do cows, click send, and we can see all the images show. And if I do bird, the same happens. You can see the potential. Now I can make it so that when you click on one of these pages, it sets the current user's profile picture to be this. But there's so many creative applications, and I hope this video was helpful and inspires you to do something fun.